Hello, Days of Our Lives fans, and welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest. Today, we bring you a story so thrilling, so filled with twists and turns, that it will leave you breathless. It's a story that will challenge the very future of Salem and its beloved hospital. Will Salem Hospital survive the financial crisis, or will it fall into the hands of one of Salem's most cunning and dangerous characters, E.J. DiMera? The fate of the hospital is about to become entangled in a web of greed, manipulation, and dark secrets that will leave no one unaffected. Let's take a deep dive into the fate of Salem Hospital, the plans E.J. DiMera has for it, and the consequences that will reverberate throughout the town of Salem. We are about to explore a story that will shape the future of the hospital, the DiMera family, and many lives across Salem. A crisis of survival. The hospital struggles, as the residents of Salem are well aware. Salem Hospital has been in a dire financial situation for some time now. Once considered one of the cornerstones of the town, providing life-saving care to countless residents, the hospital's future now hangs in the balance. Years of budget cuts, mismanagement, and a lack of adequate funding have pushed the hospital to the brink of bankruptcy. Faced with mounting debt and dwindling resources, the hospital found itself in a position where survival seemed unlikely. In an attempt to save the hospital, a large-scale fundraising activity was organized. The community rallied together and donations poured in, but despite their best efforts, it wasn't enough to stop the inevitable. The money raised, though heartfelt, couldn't provide the financial lifeline the hospital needed to keep its doors open. The situation grew more desperate by the day, and it seemed that the future of Salem Hospital was doomed. But just as all hope seemed lost, a familiar face from Salem's most notorious family stepped forward, E.J. DiMera. E.J., ever the opportunist, saw the crumbling hospital as a chance to expand his power, control, and influence over the town. This is where the true drama begins to unfold. E.J.'s calculated move. Turning crisis into opportunity. E.J. DiMera, the son of Stefano DiMera and one of the most devious and calculating figures in Salem, has always known how to turn situations to his advantage. It's no surprise that E.J. would seize the opportunity to purchase Salem Hospital when it became clear that the financial troubles of the institution were beyond repair. The once proud hospital, a symbol of hope and care for Salem, was now vulnerable. And E.J. was more than ready to swoop in and claim it for himself. Through a combination of financial manipulation, clever negotiations, and his usual charm, E.J. was able to make an offer the hospital's struggling board couldn't refuse. With his influence and resources, E.J. quickly became the new owner of Salem Hospital, solidifying his control over a key piece of Salem's infrastructure. But what will he do with this new power? How will his ownership of the hospital affect the people of Salem, and what dark plans does E.J. have in store? Rolf's return. A man of science and sinister intentions, E.J., as we all know, is never content to simply sit back and watch things unfold. He's always plotting, scheming, and thinking several steps ahead. And when it comes to Salem Hospital, it's no different. E.J.'s plans for the hospital are far more than just financial. He intends to turn the once respected institution into something far more sinister. How, you ask? By bringing back one of the most infamous figures in Salem's medical history, Dr. Rolf. Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, the brilliant but twisted scientist, has been responsible for many of the darkest and most disturbing events in Salem's recent history. Known for his work in genetic research, mind control, and even resurrection, Rolf's talents are as dangerous as they are valuable. E.J., always looking for an edge, knows that Rolf's expertise could be just what Salem Hospital needs to flourish under his control. What does E.J. want with Rolf? It's clear that he plans to use the doctor's talents to further his own agenda, Rolf's return to Salem could signal the beginning of a new era for the hospital, one filled with secrecy, unethical experiments, and a thirst for power. Rolf's medical genius, coupled with EJ's calculating nature, could turn the hospital into a dark empire, with the people of Salem none the wiser about the dangers lurking behind its doors. One of the most unsettling possibilities is that EJ may have plans to use Rolf's research to create a new era of medical breakthroughs that could be used for personal gain. Will he turn the hospital into a center for questionable experiments? Will he use Rolf's work to develop powerful treatments that could give him control over life and death itself? The Secrets of Salem Hospital, Drug Research and Billion-Dollar Deals. The story behind Salem Hospital's fall isn't just about a simple financial crisis. There's far more at stake than anyone realizes. Beneath the surface, there are dark secrets hidden within the hospital's walls, secrets that could have monumental consequences for the entire town of Salem. One of the most intriguing and dangerous aspects of the hospital's operations is its involvement in pharmaceutical and drug research. Salem Hospital has long been involved in medical research, but now, with EJ at the helm, it's clear that the stakes have been raised to new heights. It is rumored that the hospital has been involved in cutting-edge research that could potentially cure a variety of deadly diseases. But could this research be part of a much more dangerous plan? EJ, with his obsession for power, might see the potential of turning the hospital's medical research into a billion-dollar industry, one that could make him even richer and more influential than ever before. One of the most pressing concerns for the people of Salem, and for Chanel and Johnny in particular, is the development of a new cure for sepsis. This cure is of particular importance because Bo Brady, a beloved figure in the town, is suffering from sepsis, and the only way to save him may lie within the very hospital EJ now controls. The twist here is that EJ could potentially use the cure as a bargaining chip to take back control of DiMera Enterprises, a company he has long coveted. EJ's ultimate goal may not be just to make money, it could be to reclaim his birthright as the head of the DiMera family. With Bo's life hanging in the balance, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will EJ use the cure for his own personal gain, or will he truly help Bo in his time of need? The answer to this question could determine the future of Salem, the DiMera family, and even the lives of many innocent people. The new face of Salem Hospital, a dangerous future as we look ahead. It's clear that Salem Hospital will never be the same. The hospital that once represented hope, healing, and care is now under the control of a dangerous man who is driven by power, greed, and an unquenchable thirst for control. EJ DiMera's takeover of Salem Hospital is just the beginning of what promises to be a dark and twisted chapter for Salem. With Rolf by his side and a plan to turn the hospital into a center for controversial drug research, EJ is poised to change the very fabric of Salem. The hospital that once served as a sanctuary for the sick and the needy could now become a breeding ground for secrets, lies, and manipulations. And with the cure for sepsis potentially in his hands, EJ's power over Salem and the DiMera family could reach unimaginable heights. But the question remains, how far is EJ willing to go to maintain control of Salem Hospital? And what price will the people of Salem have to pay for his ambitions? Will the town be able to rise above the sinister forces at play, or will it fall under the shadow of EJ's dangerous empire? Conclusion: the calm before the storm. As Days of Our Lives fans, we know that nothing is ever truly simple in Salem. Every victory is followed by a new challenge, and every plan comes with its own set of risks and consequences. With Salem Hospital now in the hands of EJ DiMera, the stage is set for a thrilling and dramatic showdown. Will the hospital be able to survive under his control, or will it be destroyed by the very hands that sought to save it? As the drama unfolds, we can expect more shocking revelations, betrayals, and power struggles to shake Salem to its core. E.J. DiMera may have gained control of Salem Hospital, but his victory may come at a cost he never expected. The future of the hospital, the town, and the people who depend on it is uncertain, and only time will tell what dark secrets will be revealed in the coming days. Stay tuned, because Days of Our Lives is about to bring you one of the most thrilling, suspenseful, and high-stakes stories yet. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.